Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to knit mittens. I think it's pretty easy pattern how to knit mittens, so even absolute beginner should try it with me because I will show you step by step. What you will need for this project, you will need this amazing, and it's my favorite material. It's 100% alpaca wool. So it's 100% natural material. It's very cozy, soft and warm material. And you can buy it, for example, on Amazon. I will put the link in the description of this video. And we will work in a round. So you will need also circle needles and measure tape, yarn needle, stitch markers and pair of scissors. So let's get started. I'm going to use double yarn and my point finger. So take the yarn and wrap the finger with yarn, but it must always goes by this way. So this starting tail and the working yarn has to be here. And now put the needle to the loop from below. I'm going to show you again. And yarn over like this and go back to the loop. This is first stitch on your needle. So I'm going to show you again, not this way. You have to go this way. So wrap the finger with yarn like this. Here is working tail. Now go from below through the loop, yarn over and back through the loop. Tighten it and repeat it again. And we have to have 40 stitches for women's size. So make 40 stitches plus extra one. Let me know below the video if it's new for you, if I'm showing you something new, or if you have maybe better way how to knit a stretchy cast on. So continue working and then meet me back again. Okay, now you have to pull all stitches on the other side. So now I'm going to pull the cable out because we are going to work in a circle and we have not enough stitches. So we have to always pull the cable out, and the starting tail you need to have on your left needle and working tail you have to knit on your right needle. You can pull the cable also here if it's more comfortable for you, but now we have to join it, and that's why you need to have just a few stitches on your right needle because it will be tightened now. And now I'm going to show you how I join the stitches. So take the first stitch on your left needle, put it on your right needle, and now take the last stitch on your right needle and just bring it over the first stitch, and that's all. And now I'm going to knit 2 and purl 2. Use stitch marker because you should know where is the beginning of the round. And now I'm going to knit 2, purl 2, but you can knit 1 and purl 1. It's up to you. So you can purl the second stitch, but I'm going to knit the second stitch because I'm going to knit 2 and purl 2. Now purl. And purl again. And now again knit 1 and 2 and then purl 2 again. So knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2. We lost 1 stitch, so now we have 40 stitches on our needles. If you want to make smaller mittens, you need to have multiple of 4. So continue working and meet me back again at the end of the round. But I want to show you just how to use the cable. Just pull it somewhere here in the middle, pull it out. Now you can bring stitches on your left needle and you can pull the right needle out like this and you can continue working. Knit 2, purl 2. So I don't think it's hard work with circle needles. Just use cable, pull it always out, and you can knit with circle needles like this, even when you make something small like gloves, like mittens, like socks. You don't need to use 4 needles for socks. Maybe it's more comfortable for you, but this is other way how to knit. Okay, now I'm going to continue knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2. And if you want to follow me, you can measure it, and it should be about 5.5 centimeters. So I'm going to make about 13 rounds, count or measure, and you can see well now this is purl and knit. And I finished purl 2, so now you have to start again next round with knit 2. So knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2. So I'm going to make 13 rounds. Count or measure. It's better when you will count because you need to have the second mitten exactly the same. And we are making now the lower part of mitten. I didn't say it. I'm sorry. This wool is from Alpaca. It's 100% natural material and I love it. It's my favorite material. It's so soft, so warm, so nice and cozy. So try it. Try this material. I want to show you how it looks like when you will knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one. This is smaller size, it's kid size, and this is knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one. I think it looks nice as well. Okay, I have done 13 rows, and you can see it's flexible, stretchy. And this is how it looks like. Okay, you can count if you want 20 stitches on one needle, 20 stitches on the second needle, but it's not important now in this time. So pull the cable out again. If you want, you can have half stitches on your right needle, half stitches on your left needle. And now we are going to just knit. So use stitch marker again. And if you will measure it, it should be about 5.5 centimeters. So how I said, we will just knit from this part, and this first round just knit without increase, without decrease. So knit every stitch all the way around. So continue working, knit every stitch, and meet me back again at the end of the round so you can pause the video. Okay, and from now we have to increase, and you will just take this loop, it's extra loop, and bring it on your left needle like this, and that's all. Now you have to just knit this extra stitch, and then knit every stitch all the way around. So now we have 41 stitches, not 40, but 41 stitches. And this is increase for the right hand. At the end I will show you increase for left hand, or I mean left mitten and right mitten. I am at the end of the round, and we are going to increase again. So we will increase now in every round and on the beginning. So take this loop again and bring it like this on your left needle and just knit this stitch, and then continue knitting all the way around. So knit every stitch all the way around, and in every round you have to increase once on the same place, and I'm going to increase 12 rounds together. Okay, I have increased 12 rounds together. And now we will make just one round without increase, without decrease, without change. So knit every stitch all the way around. Okay, you can try it on your hand. And this is how it looks like. And now we have to make the hole for the thumb. You can try it on your left hand, and you can see you need increase by different way. But if you will make the second mitten exactly the same, it's up to you. It's possible you can do it like this, but it's not right. Now you need yarn needle and take some other color of yarn, of any yarn, and bring 14 stitches on your yarn needle. And I'm going to take 6 stitches from the right needle and 8 stitches from the left needle. Okay, so take 8 stitches from your left needle and then just make a slip knot, and we will not knit these stitches. They are for making of thumb. If you will have any questions, write me here below the video. I hope it's understandable for you, but if it's not, just write me here below the video. Okay, and now we are going to just knit every stitch, so it will be very easy. You can try it on your thumb if you want, if it's enough, but I think I have thicker fingers and bigger hand, so it should be enough. And now just knit every stitch and just tighten it more here at the thumb hole. Okay, and knit every stitch all the way around, and then meet me back again. I am at the end of the round, and I want to show you you have to tighten here, tighten it more here at the thumb. And then you will just knit every stitch all the way around, and you will make a few rounds. So it will be quicker and easier work. So just here, the first stitch, tighten more, and then knit every stitch all the way around. And how I said, make a few rounds, and then I will show you again what next. Just the tension of this working tail should be still the same. It's just tip for beginners. Okay, now I'm just going to show you. It's not enough. You should cover your small finger. So knit till you have covered your small finger, measure it, and then meet me back again. Then we will decrease. If you will make a nice headband, the link of the tutorial you will find in description of this video or above the right corner. You can make a nice set. Okay, now you can see the small finger is hidden, so it's enough. And now we are going to decrease, just a little. So now you have to count or just try it on your hand and use 2 stitch markers. And on both sides we will decrease. So put stitch markers in halves, and now just pull the cable out and we can go knit. And I'm going to knit every stitch to the stitch marker, to the first left stitch marker. I am at the stitch marker, and now we are going to just knit 2 stitches together, and then knit every stitch to the other stitch marker, Okay, I am at the second stitch marker, and you can knit 2 stitches together in front of stitch marker, but I'm going to knit 2 stitches together behind the stitch marker. And then knit again, and you will repeat it in the next round, and I will repeat it 6 times together. So in 6 rounds you will decrease both sides. I want to show you just again at the stitch marker or behind the stitch marker, you will always take 2 stitches and knit them together. And you should decrease always at the same place, in the same stitch. And do it again on the other side. Okay, I have decreased 6 rounds. This is how it looks like, and now I'm going to use just yarn needle, so you can cut the yarn and use yarn needle, and you have to get all stitches on the needle, yarn needle. So bring all stitches on your yarn needle like this. And then we will just tighten it and make a few stitches around, and that's all. Then I will show you how to make the thumb. Okay, now tighten it, and we have to close the hole. So make a few stitches around. And now go to the wrong side. So get the needle on the wrong side of mitten and make a few stitches again, and you just have to make a few stitches in the same way. And then I will make just a slip knot, and that's all. If you will purl just and not knit, you will get the same pattern like the headband what I was talking about. So you can make nice set if you want. Okay, and now let's make the thumb. And now you will see why I said you should use different color of yarn, and the best is when you will use different material, some thicker material of yarn, because it will be easier to get all these stitches on your circle needle. Now I will have a little problem, so you can cut the yarn, and how I said, get all stitches, bring them on your circle needle. Next time I shouldn't be lazy to take some other yarn. But it's just my problem. You just get all 14 stitches on your needle, and here you have to take and get 3 extra stitches on your needle. So over here, where is the bigger hole, you have to get 3 stitches on your needle. So somewhere here, just bring the stitch or loop on your circle needle. So you need to have not 14 stitches on your circle needles, but 14 plus 3, it's 17 stitches on your needle. Okay, and now we are going to knit just. So you will knit every stitch, and I will have little problem because there is little mess. But it's just in my case because of the yarn. Take a new end of yarn take new end of yarn, and we are going to knit with double yarn again and knit every stitch. So knit every stitch around, and then I will show you what next, or we will just knit every stitch around and we will make a few rounds. The thumb should measure about 6 centimeters. So just measure and knit till you have 6 centimeters. I mean the length of thumb. And this is just my problem because I have still some stitches what I need to get on my needle. I still have the yarn in these stitches. So I hope you don't have the same problem. If you do, next time take a different color of yarn, and the best will be when you will take some thicker yarn, and you will not have these problems. I hope you liked the tutorial. I hope it's useful video for you. If you do, I will be very glad when you will write me here below the video, and if you like the mitten or mittens, put a thumb up. And if you don't subscribe my channel yet, subscribe, because you will not miss any my video. Okay, so knit every stitch all the way around and make a few rounds, and the best way how to measure it is when you will try it on your own hand. Okay, I'm going to show you just, it's not enough, so I will knit more rounds. Okay, this is enough. The length of temp is 6 centimeters, and now I'm going to close the hole just by yarn needle with yarn needle. So take your yarn needle, cut the yarn and take all stitches on your yarn needle and close it like before. And I need to show you the left mitten. When you will make left mitten and you will increase, do it like this. So take this loop, bring it on your left needle, and now you have to turn it. So turn it and use your needles, and it must be turned like this. I'm going to show you again. Bring it on your left needle, now take it like this on your right needle and bring it on your left needle like this, and it's turned, and now just knit it and knit every stitch and do it again in 12 rounds, always on the beginning of round. So in each round you will increase once. It's the same, and this is how it looks like. It goes by this way, and you will sew all tails inside the mitten, and that's all. I'm going to show you how it looks like. I think it's simple knitting and it's pretty easy mitten. So try this material, it's really nice soft material. I hope and I'm sure you will like it. And that's all from me, so thank you for watching and bye bye.